the fiance visa application. That's the plan B for you. So hello, my name is Han. I am immigration lawyer. I have a law office in Sydney in Australia and a law office in Vietnam in Saigon. Today I'm going to talk about some questions that some sponsor of visa fiance, partner or spouse visa often ask me. So the question is, a lot of people don't know where to start, and I did have a video about where do we start, fiancés, partner or spouse visa. And the next question you could ask is, can I bring her to Australia and sponsor her? Of course, the answer would be yes. If you pass on the eligibility that I talked in another video about the requirement about being a sponsor, then obviously you can. But the problem here is, the question answer here is, if you bring her to Australia on a tourist visa and you want to sponsor her, yes, the answer is yes. But the next question would be whether she is eligible to have a tourist visa. So you have to try. So the first thing is, the first step I would say, you try to help her obtain the tourist visa. Then if the tourist visa don't have the condition 8503, which is the condition that stop her from lodging onshore, lodge the visa application in Australia. If the tourist visa don't have the condition that condition, then you can lodge the spouse visa, de facto visa, when she is in Australia, no problem. So the first one is, you have to help her lodge the tourist visa. If she got a tourist visa, then you can take a look and see whether the condition of the tourist visa allow her to lodge the partner or spouse visa. Of course, when she's in Australia, you have to register the de facto relationship or the marriage relationship in order to sponsor her. If the relationship is not more than 12 months or it's not that long, right? If you see other video of mine, then you would know that the de facto relationship, if you live together for more than 12 months, then of course you don't have to register relationship or you register the marriage relationship. But if the relationship, the cohabitation is less than 12 months, you obviously have to either register the relationship as a de facto one or marriage one in order to sponsor her. Okay. So if, say, for example, the plan A is, if you help her to lodge a tourist visa, she got a tourist visa, she comes to Australia, and the tourist visa doesn't have the condition that stop her to lodge a partner or spouse visa, then that plan A is finished. It's good. It's on goal. But if the plan A doesn't work, it means that she fails the tourist visa. She doesn't get granted. She got refused. Then obviously you have plan B. Plan B is, either you can register the de facto relationship when you are in Australia and she is in Vietnam or in another country. Obviously, if your state allow it to happen, then you can do it too. You can register de facto. If your state doesn't allow you to do the de facto relationship registration, obviously you have no choice. You can either sponsor her as a fiancé visa, because it doesn't require you to really register de facto relationship or marriage relationship in order to sponsor her as a fiancé. Yeah. But if you want to sponsor her as a spouse or a partner one, you have to obviously register partner relationship or marriage relationship. Say, if she can't come to Australia to get married in Australia, obviously you have to come back to Vietnam or in that country that she stayed and register the relationship as a marriage couple if you can. And it will take you 3 to 4 weeks to register the relationship, to register the marriage certificate registration in Vietnam. That is what I experienced. So most of my clients would spend about 3 to 4 weeks in Vietnam in order to finalize the marriage registration, because when you deal with another country, you have to deal with also first you have to start with the Australian consular in Vietnam, the Australian consular or Australia embassy in Vietnam for yourself to prove that you are free to marry as a sponsor. And then you have to deal with the Vietnamese authority, local authority, which that place will require you some evidence, some document, and that place will take you about 2 to 3 weeks to issue you the marriage registration certificate. Yes. So if you plan to come to Vietnam to register the marriage as a couple one, you should plan your stay in Vietnam for at least 3 to 4 weeks. If you can't make it, you can think about coming back to Vietnam twice. Say, for example, the first time you come to do the basic and register the marriage paperwork. But then the second time you come there just to receive the paper, because they require you to be present in Vietnam to lodge the visa, to lodge the marriage registration paper, and you have to be in Vietnam to get the marriage certificate that they issue. That's the problem. That's why sometimes some of the sponsors who are my client, they can't stay in Vietnam for 3 to 4 weeks, so they have to make the second trip to Vietnam just to get the marriage certificate. That's the reality, and that is, you know, you may have to make plan just to help you to get it as fast as you can. Yeah. So that is my advice of where to start. Okay, so if the plan A is if she has a tourist visa, she can come here, marry you, and you lodge and you sponsor her to stay. And if plan B is if she cannot have a tourist visa to Australia, then you have to think about whether you will, if you can be able to register de facto relationship or marriage relationship, then you can sponsor her by spouse or partner one. But if you can't make it, you can't take that, you can't stay in Vietnam for that long period of time, then you think about you might sponsor under the fiancé visa application. That's the plan B for you. So I hope this video can explain to you a little bit of, okay, what should I do, and in my situation, what should I do to sponsor her to migrate to Australia. Obviously, you just think about plan A or plan B. And I hope that this video can help you have a little bit understanding of Australian immigration law. And if you like this video, you can share it or click like, share it to someone else that has some need to sponsor a partner or spouse to Australia. And my contact number is in my website and in my YouTube video. Thank you for listening to my video, and I wish you good health and have a nice day, and we meet each other again in another video. Thank you.